formerly of the Cocktail Twins, Elizabeth Fraser. You'll see from the Blue Nile, Paul Buchanan, and you'll see many other people who we'll talk about in a moment. But let's just simply say, welcome, Peter Gabriel. band, the electric strings, Tony Levin on the bass, Dennis Rhodes on the guitar, Dominic and Reef on the drums. It's an extraordinary piece of music. We shall be hearing more, I'm very pleased to say, from Peter Gabriel later, and we shall be speaking to him. And we'd like to, for a bit more routine inquiries, because after hearing that beautiful music, we need to know more. Please welcome Mr. Peter Gabriel. Now, those are great. I love those songs that you were playing earlier from the, and it's from the music from the Millennium Dome, which is what is.
That's right. A show called Ovo.
Yeah.
And the much-loved Millennium Dome.
The much-loved, badly maligned Millennium Dome. But we'll come to that in a moment. How did you get involved to do it?
I got a call from Mark Fisher, and he asked me to create a show with him. And one of the things that was interesting from a musical point of view is that we were trying to do ancient Britain with things like hurdy-gurdies and hammered dulcimer and things, and then sort of industrial Britain, and you have the wonderful sound of the brass band, and something which is present day, which would include sort of African, Australian, Asian, all the mix that is modern Britain.
Yeah.
So musically, it gave us a big wide canvas.
A hard thing, because I mean, I was at the Dome I played there on the opening night, and we had to do numbers that were all from Britain, and it makes it a certain sound. But I think the way how did you select? Because you've got the brass band sound, the backlight brass band, and then you've got. How did you select the people?
Well, it was really looking around and really choosing some of my favourites, and I was very lucky that people like Liz and Paul and Richie Havens, all sorts, were willing to join in, and then I think there's some beautiful string playing. I mean, there's real mix, and I think in the rest of the show too, see what Keith Kahn was doing with the costumes and some of the design, we tried to mix influences from all over that is modern Britain.
But it does sound indigenous. That's why I liked it. It sounded really.
Yeah, it's still British.
It's something that you could. You put your finger on it. It wasn't other things. That's what it was, which was kind of great. What do you think of the Dome?
Well, I think firstly that there's some great things there that not everything works, but most times someone's trying to do something. If you don't get it completely right at the beginning, you don't just give it up and throw away. You go for it, and I think it's criminal that it should go into private hands after 1 year. I know that was the agreement, but I think it should stay as a British facility, and we should get it right, because there's, to come out with the Dome, the London Eye, and Tate Modern all in 1 year for the start of the millennium isn't bad at all.
And that's just Ropeness?
That's just Ropeness.
Is at the beginning of the new millennium. Well, I was there, as I say, we played there with my orchestra on New Year's Eve, and it was amazing there on the night. The music, the spectacle,
and the fireworks.
Yeah, and the queues. That's the only sad bit, but you can't get rid of it. But then people get things right, don't they, in the end, I guess?
Yeah, well, at first.
But now, just finally, when will we be able to buy and actually sort of get hold of a CD of what we were listening to tonight?
June the 12th.
Excellent. And what will it be called?
It'll be called Ovo, which was a contentious title, but see, O-V-O.
What is that?
There's two I's and a bit in between.
Like Oxo, but with a V?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Well, Omo had it first, but...
Yeah, and then they turned it round. Exactly. Old Man Out, is that what the thing was?
That's right.
Didn't ladies put that in? Sam wound it up, but it is interesting, didn't they? Ladies put the packet over in the window, and then the husband's out and come out with a bit of, how's your father? So they say.
You obviously know a lot more about that than I do.
That's English history. There we are. But anyway, I'd like to thank you very much, Peter Gabriel.
Thank you.
The sun loved as one in this hotel room, spine against spine, yours against mine, till the warmth comes through. I could hold back the tide with my dad by my side. Dogs, plows, and boats, we move through each pose. struggling in our separate ways. Mantras and hymns, unfolding looks, looking for release in the pain. And the yogi's eyes are open, looking up above. He too is dreaming of his daddy's love, with his dad by his side, with his dad by his side. Can you recall how you took me to school? We couldn't talk much at all. It's been so many years. Now these years, guess I'm still your child. Out on the moors, we take a pause, see how far we have come. You're moving quite slow. How far can we go? Father and son, with my dad by my side, with my dad by my side. Got my dad by my side, with me.
Peter Gabriel.